Hello, I'm Zoe Augusta, and I'm co-president of the Ponte Vedra YMCA Teen Leaders Club.
I'm Amelia Mobley, and I'm the Public Relations Officer for the Ponte Vedra Y's Teen Leaders Club.
I'm Danielle Quintao, and I'm a member of the Ponte Vedra Y's Teen Leaders Club.
We want to congratulate all the winners tonight. They're all so deserving of the recognition.
We're so happy to be a part of the Y. We are change makers, and the Y is helping us become leaders of the future.
Through programs like Youth in Government and volunteer opportunities, we are part of the Y's important work to make our communities better places to live for all.
In the past year, we have organized multiple special events and even helped out with the Angel Tree program.
And we had a blast at Teen Weekend 2021 at Camp Immokalee, where we learned life skills such as car maintenance and discussed social justice issues.
Here's more on how the Y makes such a difference in our lives.
My family was very involved in the Y growing up. My stepmom, who was kind of one of my mentors, she was the first woman on the Metro Atlanta board, the first chair of the board, so I was really inspired by that, and so I would get to go to all of the openings and everything else, and so I knew the impact that the Y could have.
When I started off with the Y, and I started Youth in Government when I was in 7th grade, I couldn't hear something that sounded like my name without my face turning bright red.
Before I joined when I was a freshman, I could never do something like this, speaking in front of others and doing interviews or leading people.
At first I was really nervous because I'm not the type of person to just branch out automatically. It takes me time to start talking to people and actually be my actual self.
It is such a safe place to be themselves, it's very different than the relationships I would say that they have at school. They do a lot of different icebreaker activities to build an atmosphere of trust.
No, off the balcony.
And so they really feel like they can be vulnerable with each other and just be themselves.
The connections that you make with people that, no matter how little or how small, you'll remember them for the rest of your life, and it's just giving up a little bit of time for something that you'll cherish forever.
The Y has made it very open to talk with people, they're very nice, and I really love that about the Y.
Having Youth in Government and having to share my bill on the bus on the way to State Assembly or on the way to FTC and talk to these kids that I'd never seen before in my life and share, something that I poured my heart into and have to hear criticism about it, and that was always so difficult, but at the end of the day it made it so much easier to hear hard things and to face challenges.
It's made everything easier and allows me to do more, and it's brought my confidence up and my ability to do things for others, and seeing that the work that we do is good just has made me a better person.
When I came here last year during the pandemic, everybody was so open and so nice, and I was just wow, I never thought there was so many people that could be so nice and just genuine, because in the real world you don't get that all the time. So when you come here you can feel it feels at home.
There are such smart and intelligent kids all over the place, but it's just about resources. And so when they don't have those resources, they're never able to see the future that they could have. And so it's just very inspirational and magical that the Y can provide that, and be that resource for them to realize their own capabilities.
I'm trying to actually do something with my life. I want to be successful in life. I don't want to sit here and be barely having enough to eat or barely having anywhere to sleep. I want to be able to provide for myself, for me, by myself. They really push you to be the best version of you. So when you see that other people actually care about your well-being and care about how you're doing, not only academically, but mentally, physically, when you notice that people actually care, because it's very rare that people do, it makes you want to change. It makes you want to be a better you.
thinking about it and thinking about the impact it gets overwhelming, you know? So, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yes,
It
it
really
is. It's really beautiful. It's just nice that I've like come such a long way, and it's really thanks to the YMCA.